Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101 live at Alexander's Cafe. I love you guys, man. It's funny because we're talking to everybody and people are taking food to go. I love you, man. Thank you so much. Was that over the top?
A little bit.
Oh, that guy was excited.
Yeah, no, I love you.
I feel guilty because sometimes like we have to talk and people are in the middle of talking to us and we're like, oh crap.
It's really unusual. We're getting people dropping cash on the table.
We are, and so
too.
what we're gonna have to do is that you, Brian, need to text the word gravy in and donate this. And donate what we've got. We have $115 here in cash from a couple separate donations.
So So $40 are being donated.
No, I want to watch you do it.
Although
he's like, it's the conversion fee.
It's the transaction fee.
It's a St. Charles conversion tax you don't know about.
It's a whole thing. Although cash is not really preferred, I do want to shout out Shamrock Garden Floors for the $100 donation just now to God Bless the Gravy. Thank you so much for that.
This is really heartwarming to see people that just dropping cash. Like I said, you do it by texting GRAVY to 312-591-8300. Get the link back. Coming out here to the restaurant to eat, not only during the broadcast, if you're saying like, I can't make it at 8, I got to go to work, you come back later, eat here later, and they'll still give the 10% of your tab to God Bless the Gravy. And then I can't wait till the end of the day to find out what that donation amount will be because this place has been packed all morning. So thank you to the Karis Restaurant Group and Alexander's Cafe. They're so generous. It's 8 o'clock. It's Friday. It is time for Case's movie review.
What country you from? What ain't no country I ever heard of? They speak English and what?
Utah. Give me 2.
Do you enjoy pain?
Pain don't hurt.
Wax on, right hand. Wax off, left hand.
Now fry like bacon, you little freshman piggies. Fry! Fry!
Playing football at West Canaan may have been the opportunity of your lifetime. But I don't want your life.
All right, let's get into it. It's Haunted Month, and this means
Spooky season.
Spooky season. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the original, the 70s movie. Case watched that. Let's see, we got one more movie next week, right?
I got one more spooky movie and then none for the next 11 months.
Which will make him happy because he hates being scared.
I'm terrified of life, so imagine what a scary movie does to me. I do want to shout out John and Addison. This is his favorite movie of all time, so thank you, John and Addison, for texting in this morning because I want to like your favorite movie. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre released October 11th, 1974. A budget of $80,000.
Whoa.
A budget of $80,000.
Does it show?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
And a box office lifetime of $30 million.
Wow, that's the first movie that was under like at least $1 million of budget.
Yes. And it looks like it.
But it's a classic. It's legendary. Before you get on your little rant here about how it sucks.
You don't know that.
I don't know that. That's why we sit and listen to these movie reviews.
Yeah, sometimes like the corniness is fantastic, right?
Yeah, sometimes.
Sometimes the corniness is fantastic. We'll see if it was for this movie or not.
And in case we had someone who had to leave as well. They ate their breakfast and left, and they said they just died during Case's movie reviews because he is a 26-year-old guy that before this started almost 2 years ago had never seen pretty much any movies except for Norbit and Boys in the Hood.
And The Big Short, as we learned this morning. I also do love The Big Short.
The Big Short as well. So, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, what say you on this movie?
Texas Chainsaw Massacre, gonna be honest, bit of a tough watch for those that are scared easily. When we did Friday the 13th last year, I watched the original Friday the 13th last year. Kenzie introduced me to that movie. And I hate blaming women for any trouble they get into. I love being nice to women, famously.
Yeah, what are you trying to sell yourself here on?
I'm just saying... Thank you, Ernie. I do love short women in particular.
But that's not the meaning at all.
No, I love tall women too, but short women, a little bit more. The problem is that there were hitchhikers in Friday the 13th, and I felt like they deserved their death. In Texas Chainsaw Massacre, they let a hitchhiker into their car, and they deserved everything bad that has ever happened to them since. My rule of thumb, call me, mundane. Maybe I don't like life with a lot of spice on it. If a guy's bleeding on the side of the road and I don't know him, he's not allowed in my car.
You don't have a car.
I don't have a car. Hypothetically, if I had a car, he would not be allowed in my car.
You guys would both be on the side of the road looking for the same car to get into.
So you don't like helping people?
complicated legacy of helping people. I love God Bless the Gravy. That helps people. Hitchhikers, not a fan.
So not bleeding, okay. Bleeding,
no, I'm just trying to figure out a scenario. Hypothetically, if I had a car, I don't know of a single scenario in which if somebody was on the side of the road, I would say, get in my car. That's not happening.
Uber.
But I'm not an Uber driver.
That's what you yell them as you drive by. Uber! Call an Uber!
I know there's a wolf and a guy with a chainsaw chasing you, but, hey, Uber.
So a guy who's bloody gets in a van and then proceeds to, weird everybody out because he starts stabbing people and stabbing himself. The definition, by the way, of a bad hang. That's not a guy that I want to spend a lot of time around. It's someone who's like, hey, let me show you a trick, and then he stabs you. He stabbed the guy in the wheelchair, which I thought was really mean. If you're going to stab somebody, stab an able-bodied guy first. He goes straight for the wheelchair guy. That's discriminatory.
Well, he's warming up. He doesn't want to miss.
It's like how a baseball player hits one off the tee before they go to live pitching.
Oh, my God.
You can't stab the guy in the wheelchair first. That's just me.
It's totally mean.
Flawed character.
Other than that, the problem with Texas Chainsaw Massacre is, there's the whole chainsaw part of it, but not a lot happens in this movie. The 3 stages of the movie are guy stabs people in the van, which at that point I was like, oh, what do we have going on here? This might be kind of interesting. And then, nothing happens for a half hour, and then people get carved up by a chainsaw, which, by the way, gross. Not a fan. Kenzie, what does a chainsaw sound like?
Yeah, we don't have the clips on site, so Kenzie's going to do the audio from the movie. Ow! Ow! Stop that!
That's the guy in the wheelchair!
Ow!
So they do a thing where he's in a basement and he's carving up one guy, but then he kidnaps another woman, and the woman has to watch the guy get carved up, which is super mean. So watch your loved one get carved up. Just kill me. Don't bring somebody else into it.
Well, that's the tenseness and the evilness there. That not only am I going to kill you, I'm going to make you watch me kill somebody.
Yeah, but you know what movie I like? Norbit, because nobody gets carved up with a chainsaw.
Well,
This is my big issue with this movie. Is I don't understand what it's trying to say. I don't understand the artistic expression behind it. It's just people getting killed with a chainsaw, which I am not a fan of.
In fairness, they tell you in the title it wasn't like a sneak attack.
No. You're exactly right. I got what I expected. The problem was I thought the movie was boring because there's the van scene and then nothing.
Wait, I want to stop you there.
Yes.
When you say nothing happened for half hour, what's your perception of nothing happening?
Well, they're just walking around looking for other people. And they're all Texan, so it's all oh, where did Billy Bob go? I don't know the character says. Oh, where did Billy Bob go? I can't find Billy Bob. Oh, and then he gets carved up with a chainsaw. There he went.
Ow.
Billy Bob!
Ow. Ow, man. Ow, man. That cuts a tan, man.
Yeah.
Ow.
They should have done Varsity Blues instead. That's the better movie. And so there's the van scene. They're looking for Billy Bob. The people get carved up in the basement, and then nothing happens again because they're just kind of walking. There's a lot of walking in this movie. It's a big walking around movie.
Yeah, you hate walking.
yeah, my Jabba the Hutt looking ass hates walking. And then they find some more people, and then they carve them up, and then you find out that all the weird people in the movie, because there's a few different weirdos in this one, they're like a family, and they're at the dinner table. It's that's the big reveal. But I don't want to see that.
Well, doesn't it make you feel better about your family when you saw that?
It's as far as I know, my family's never killed anybody with a chainsaw.
Right.
Which, as we head towards the holiday season, take the little victories when you can, right?
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving, not so bad.
All of a sudden, I'm thankful that I don't live with chainsaw murderers.
See? So it's got kind of a positive spin.
It's an uplifting movie when you think about it.
Now your aunt who's like, why aren't you married yet? Not that big of a deal.
No.
Right?
Think about it that way.
Shout out Aunt Marion, who might be listening right now. But Texas Chainsaw Massacre, it's gross, which I don't like.
Right.
It's mean, which I'm not a fan of.
Right.
And it's also kind of boring.
Well, I would argue not boring for the people who lived through it because it is based on a true story.
Is it?
Yeah, that's why I had to do it. We talked about this a week ago. I said it's based on Ed Gein.
Oh, yeah, that guy. I didn't know who that guy was.
Yeah.
I think a couple, right? A couple serial killers that kind of meshed together in this
I know it's for
movie.
sure Ed Gein. I'm not sure. I don't know if the other family members were based on other crazy people.
Yeah.
But, so this happened to people.
That sucks.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if that happened to me, I'd be pissed.
Yeah, and then some guy
Well,
goes.
you'd be dead.
Imagine dying like
I'd be
that.
pissed in the afterlife.
Yeah, imagine dying like that, and then somebody calls it boring.
Oh man.
Like now you feel bad.
Because the only thing I want in life is to know what people are going to say about me when I die. It's why I'm trying to get on with this whole life thing so I can get to the tribute portion of the show.
Right.
But then if I find out that I died in a boring way and people are talking about the way that I died, especially in an unflattering way, instead of the life that I lived,
Right.
oh man, I'd be so pissed.
And like, look what
I
they
turned
went
Tex
through.
in there. Oh man, I'd be so pissed.
Billy Bob.
See?
But
Oh man,
imagine,
it was a 10.
like you would think like people won't believe what's happening to me right now, and then you're bored watching. It wasn't interesting enough for you.
No,
that was insane.
as I was watching the movie, I was going, this would never happen. This is stupid.
It literally happened.
I know. Turns out it did. I didn't do the normal research for this one.
Yeah.
He was
not
just saying.
good.
He was saying, when can I get back to this NBA gambling controversy
No
going
kidding.
on?
I've got money to lose.
I want to make a point because you bring up hitchhikers a lot in this, and you're saying never pick up a hitchhiker.
Yes.
And the over/under we've looked up on when hitchhikers were still popular was like 1994.
It
People
peaked in
still
the
did
90s,
it.
a lot like ska.
And why you don't? This might not be an appreciation of this movie and hitchhiking is because in the 70s, when somebody disappeared, the cops just would say, he ran away. He'll be back later on. And now imagine raising a kid up to 17 years, and the cop says to you, he's just hitchhiking or something. And they all bought it. In the meantime, they were being killed by a chainsaw.
But this is the point I always bring up. The fact that any of us are alive is incredible because anytime I watch anything from the 70s, I go, they all should have died. Not because they're bad people, but because the 70s were a lawless
Hey,
time.
a lot of people did.
I know.
There's a reason people are like, we shouldn't do that anymore.
It sucks. I wish
I
more people
know.
had lived through the 70s.
I know.
You know how I love memes, right?
Yes.
So there's always that meme.
All
Of
right, go
somebody,
to Brian's meme corner. Hold on.
there's always that meme when there's somebody, maybe of my ilk, the Gen Xer, saying, when I was a kid, we had rusty slides and we didn't have no problems and everybody made it. And then people would always reply, well, not everybody made it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's my point. And also, I don't really want a rusty slide.
Yeah,
I'm glad slide technology's improved in my lifetime.
I go to playgrounds now. Are you aware they have spongy ground?
Some of them. Some stuff wood chips.
I don't know about
I
Elgin.
know because my kid throws them at me.
Oh. Sorry for your loss on the not spongy ground
No
playground.
sponge where I'm at.
Playgrounds have really advanced.
I know, it's awesome. Unlike the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which is a movie that was made for $80,000, you can tell. Is my rating out of chainsaws, would that make sense? I don't want to overcomplicate things. I think we'll just do a rating out of chainsaws.
How about bloody hitchhikers?
No, thank you. That's a little gross.
And a tad insensitive, if I may. If I may.
All right, Chainsaws, Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre, a movie that I found to be 1, gross, and 2, boring. It gets 4 chainsaws out of 10 from me.
Wow,
Rum.
I'm surprised you even gave it 4. It sounds like anything like that.
I liked the van scene. I wanted more of the van. It should have been a movie about a guy in a van.
Yeah.
Not all these chainsaws. I didn't care about that.
A lot of chainsaws.
What movie are you doing next week for Halloween?
We're doing one of the Halloweens. Is it Halloween 2 or Halloween 4?
You already saw Halloween 1, right?
I know. So
We're going to
Halloween
go in
1.
order, so
Oh.
we'll do Halloween 2.
All right, we'll do Halloween 2.
Right on. That's next Friday, Casey's Movie Review. Live from Alexander's Cafe in St. Charles. Thanks for coming out, donating to God Bless the Gravy, and we'll come back. We do want to talk about Kenzie's HOA situation going on in her neighborhood.
Oh, boy.
That's about 10 minutes away, so buckle up. It's Brian and Kenzie on Q101.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.